Hello, my name is Keyshawn. This is my first YouTube video. This YouTube video today is really mostly for myself to just document and show uh, a home lab that I'm currently working on. If you would like to follow along, basically I built an Active Directory lab and with the help of a YouTube video. I'll post a video in the description. Um, the channel is called Josh Madakor, and he basically helped with installing and building the network and installing Active Directory and the domain and setting up basically the basics. And I'm basically gonna be continuing off from where he left off, but doing my own thing. And my goal is to try to build like a simulated work environment. Just a you know just like for practice to get an idea of like stuff that you might be working with, in a work environment. So first off, we're gonna launch our Windows 2019 server, which I already did, and then let's log in. Um, alright, and then the first thing I'm gonna do is make organizational units so we can help group our employees and give them different permissions, and try to give them access to shared folders on the network, different things like that, like how it would be in a work environment. Alright, as you can see, I have a bunch of users, it's about 1,000 users. It was created using a script. As I said, is if he does it in his video, um, using a PowerShell script. And as you can see, it's the first initial, middle initial, and last name. And let's get right to it. We're gonna create our organizational units first. So I'm gonna click on mydomain.com, go to new, and go to organizational units. So we're gonna do 5 of these. I feel like 5 is a good number, just to get an idea. So we're gonna do the finance units. I'm gonna check this because sometimes I accidentally mess up the name and it won't let you delete it if you have this and start over if you have this checked. So just gonna check that. Alright, so we got the finance unit. Then we're gonna do the HR unit. Check that. HR unit, IT unit. Marketing unit. So you can see it's just like basic things that most companies will have, like or different units in the company. And then we're gonna do, for our last one, we're gonna do operation unit. Alright, so now we have our 5 units. We're not gonna make groups in each unit, so we can right click one of the organizational units, and then we're gonna go to group, and we're gonna make a manager group and an employee group, which we would then put different users into, which are like our simulated employees. So we'll name this one finance manager, and then we're gonna keep this stuff. Oh, let me fix. Yeah, I want that to sketch out. I'm gonna keep this stuff default, but um an actual work environment for all the employees, you'll probably have it on distribution and not security. Maybe some work environments will have give their managers security. Um, IT unit will probably deal more with this. So for at least for the employees, it probably definitely be on distribution. We're just gonna leave it on default for everybody, just to keep it simple. So set finance manager, and then we're gonna do finance employee. And we're gonna do this for each organizational unit. So that'd be HR manager, HR employee, IT manager. Is important you spell everything right, because I've done this a few times, trying to get everything right, and if you spell it wrong, it will cause issues when you try to add employees. Maybe uh, maybe I'll go through it and you'll see what I mean, because apparently I have to check my spelling. Yeah, we're doing our marketing manager. Yeah. When you're talking, I now understand how hard it is to commentate YouTube videos. Definitely make you make more mistakes trying to commentate while working. And I definitely see how hard it can be for commentating YouTubers sometimes. Then we're gonna operation employee. Gotcha. So now we have each we have a manager and employee group for each unit or organizational unit. So now we can then put in employees or users. So I'm gonna go to users and gonna right click, go to add to group. It's gonna ask what group you wanna add to. So we're just gonna add this one to finance. I'm gonna make him a finance manager. Boom. And then I'm just gonna add one person to each group, just to simplify it, just so you have an idea what's going on. Don't need 50 people each one. HR manager to HR employee. So IT manager. IT employee. Manager. Marketing employee. And finally, operation manager. Oopsie, this is what happens if you spell something wrong. Let's see if I spell operation. I spell operation. There we go. Add an employee, no. Alright, so just gotta do one more for operation employee. Operation employee. Gotcha. So now we have a user or employee in each group. So as you can see, if you double click on it and go to members, you can see who's in it. So we got A Brev, it's the finance manager. D Kim is a finance employee. As you can see, we have one in each, at least one in each group. Alright, so now that we finish up with that, we're gonna try to log in with the accounts. So I'm gonna do a ref. So you double click on them, go to, actually you right click, go double click, right click. But we have to find them and users and right click. So his name is a brev. So it's the first one for us. So we just right click right here, go to properties, then we go to accounts, and then um, we want the user to change his password next time we log in. Cause we want them to have their own password, and to do that, you can't have password in the respire. See if you try to set password, the user will not be required to change password at next login. So you have to uncheck password in the respire. So we want to uncheck that, and then next time a brev logs in, it's gonna ask them to make their own password. So let's do that to make sure it works. So to do that, we're gonna switch our Windows 10 virtual machine client, and we're gonna act like we're AA breath and log in on our Windows 10. And then it should ask us to change our password for everything run smoothly. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And hopefully this gray out area should just yeah, this is another one that I did, but I forgot to. My mic died halfway in the video, so we'll get back to that part. But let's go back to Abref. Password. I have it set up as password 1. See, it says user password should change before signing in. So then the finance manager or Abref would then change his password, and boom, he has his own. He has his own. Now he has his own password to log in. Alright. So now that we know that's working, go back to the Windows server, to the team machine, and we're not gonna create shared shared folders um, for our employees. So I'm gonna go to local disk. I'm gonna go to new folder. And I'm just gonna make this one just gonna make this one finance, since Abref is our finance manager. We're gonna make this a finance resources folder. And then I'm gonna make a text file inside of it. I'm gonna name it new login users password. And then we're gonna say password 1. So like I'm gonna say, and then so if AA Bear, the finance manager, wants trying to get any new users from the finance unit, log into to their account, and he doesn't know the password, he would go to finance resources, and he can find this document here. So we're gonna share this to his account on the network. So we're gonna go properties, and first we're gonna give the we're gonna give it share permissions, so all these folders can access it at the moment, which is fine, cause um, which is fine at the moment. And then we're gonna add we're gonna add the finance manager. Check name, finance manager. So now the finance manager, we're gonna give it read and execute. Now this folder, yeah, we're gonna give it these perms. And we're gonna press apply. Now the finance manager has access to this folder. And then we're gonna share this folder on the network. So boom, these access to this is the folder is shared. So now if we type in the network path right here on AA Brevs or the Windows 2019 client, we should be able to access the folder. So what's the network? So this network path is forward slash DC forward slash finance. It's right here popped up, and as you can see, the folder popped up. So now double click it. Now we know the new login user's password higher uppercut password one. We can help the new finance users log in. It's just an idea for the simulation. Of course, it'd be a lot more stuff, but setting up the network folder and stuff like that. And then boom. So now we're gonna do 2 more folders, but we're gonna make IT folders this time. So I'm gonna make IT help desk tier 1 folder. Copy and paste that, and then we're gonna make another one. IT help desk tier 2 folder. And actually, I forgot. I want to add another. We're gonna change this actually. So we're gonna rename this to IT help desk tier 1. And then gonna make another group, and this one IT desk tier 2. And we already got a member in tier 1, so now we just need to add a member tier 2. Let's go A Burke. Add to a group IT help desk tier 2. Just now a member in both tier 1 and tier 2. Alright. Now we're gonna make a share folder. And this will help with the hierarchy. So for IT tier 1, we're gonna give all 3 of the groups access, because all 3 of them need access to IT manager, IT help desk tier 2, and IT help desk tier 1. Well, all 3 need access to this, so we're gonna give all 3 of them access to IT tier 1. Boom, IT help desk tier 1 right there. IT help. Just go check name. Can't read it, so let's just type it in. Tier 2 IT help desk. Boom. And then the IT manager. Boom. So now they all 3 have access. I'm gonna give the IT manager modify access. and we've the IT help desk tier 1 and IT help desk tier 2 would just read access, read and execute. Then we're gonna click apply, and as you can see, it applied. Now, oh yeah, before we go any farther, let's make documents. So let's call this one help desk. Let's call this IT help. Let's go help desk tier 1 common trouble shooting resolutions. I actually want to capitalize everything. Actually, yeah, let's capitalize everything. Shooting resolutions. So I'm gonna copy and paste that. Make another folder. Gonna name this one the same thing. It's up tier 2. I have this tier 2 common troubleshooting resolutions, and then it would be like a document of troubleshooting. Like an actual work environment, they would put common troubleshooting resolutions to help their employees. I'm just gonna put basically like filler in, but you get the idea. An actual work environment, it'll be actual useful resources. So now that they have their resources, to finish sharing the folders, so go to IT Help Desk 1, go to properties, gonna go to share, and share it on the network. So then we should be able to access it. The help desk tier 1, if we go to that network path, then we're gonna do the same thing for this one. Go to properties, share. We never gave it, we never added the groups. So let's add the groups for the tier 2. So for tier 2, we're not gonna add the IT help desk tier 1 group because they don't need access since they're only tier 1 IT help desk. So we're just gonna add the IT help desk tier 2 group and the IT manager. Get the IT manager, modify terms. I'm gonna go to apply. Help desk has read execute terms. Go to OK, close. Alright, now we can share this on the network. And now we should be able to view the folders. So I'm actually gonna log into the IT manager since she has access to all of them. So I'm gonna go find his account name, IT manager. It is H. Peterkin. So I'm gonna go back to our users and find H. Peterkin. H. Peterkin. There he is. And we're gonna right click, go to properties account. Gonna make him change his password on next login. And then we're gonna log into H. Peterkin, our IT manager on our Windows 10 client. So we're gonna log out ahref, and then I'm gonna get this user again. Make sure I type it in right. Team manager, member, H Peterkin. Alright, so now we're gonna log into H Peterkin. Boom, other user, H Peterkin, and password 1. Says the user must change his password for signing in. So he'd be making his own password right here. Boom, now we're in as the IT manager, and let's see if he has access to all the IT folders on the network we just created. It doesn't take too long. Alright, there you go. And then, yeah, this never sketches out for this. I don't know why. But, oops. Alright, so let's go to our folders. And then bring up the folders up here. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay, let me copy and paste this into IT help desk tier 2, because I didn't make a I didn't make a tier 2. I didn't make a tier 2 folder. I just put it in the tier 1 folder. So, and then we could delete that from here. All right. So easy. So let's see what the network path is. Let me see if you have access to it. So go to be //dc/IT help desk tier 2. Boom. And Peterkin our IT manager has access to both of the folders. So now, whenever he logs in, these folders are already on his network. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to complete for the day for this lab. In the future, I maybe make a part 2 and add on to it. And hopefully I can maybe make a shared drive, and maybe go farther into depth with the hierarchy and add some more stuff. But that is it for my video today. As I said, this video is mostly for me, but if you happen to be anyone following along, hopefully it helped or you enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks for watching.